Fight marker, rap battles. 9 versus 11. Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, like Netflix bleeding streams. 5 to 18, dead and done. D&D. There's cries, you can't face it, you can't deny it's invasive. But Tech 9 has awakened and seen now he meets the beat. I woke up in a world that could be considered your upside down. Tall machines all around, nonetheless I stood my ground. Cause I am the upside now, while you were designed a weapon for the government's hands. 9/11 held your mother and you like some Loda. Mind enhancing Charles Manson, Culker's Hanson cold stuff. Bound to meet a similar fate. I'll show ya when 9x is 11 like MK no Ultra. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, all the C's. Humanity reaps what they sow, and what they sow are your seeds. Swaps of while they look, can't distract from your film story. One of the non-grayscale Burton flicks, and you're still boring. You make your work for a Nazi whose plan crash burned. So I'm sure your name was based off his last words. Rotting corpses and filled with decayed plants. Seems Sackboy's lost in his little big wasteland. Now there's a whole new meaning for you soul survivors. When Tailsman spit himself by 9 and made you soul survivors. Monsters and creatures that crossed through my town, and I defend it. You probably just waffle around. I'm wearing burlap, but what's Eminem dressed in? Thinking Slim got his clothes from 7-Eleven. Mother died, subjects died, experiments. Your past is gory, and it follows you. You'll never escape that laboratory. On the topic of appearance, I wouldn't take your opinion. You talk a lot of shit coming from a ragdoll minion. My power's bitchin', you can't defy my mind. Floating all 4 of your limbs to reduce your 9 to 5.
September 11th, 2023. A day many of us remember as the day 9 versus 11 had released. What at first we may have thought was something maybe to enjoy became something very dark. The journey we're about to embark on collects a lot of the perspectives from people who witnessed the first 2 releases of 9 versus 11. You can even say they were at ground zero. This is remembering 9 versus 11.
Where to fucking start?
No, I remember where I was when I saw the first one.
The worst day of my life, that would be the day 9 versus 11 came out.
It was probably the lowest point of my life.
You're asking me about 9 versus 11.
It's just not something you expect out of someone like him, you know?
September is always my favorite month of the year. It's the month I was born. It's just a very special time for me, and
I've been a pretty big fan of Two Fight Marker, Too Furious, ever since his Patrick Bateman versus Norman Bates cover.
It really came out of nowhere.
having 9 versus 11 happen right then, it makes it hard to look at that month like the same way again.
The last guy who asked me about that.
Since then, any time he'd upload, I would always stop what I was doing just to watch it. I mean,
He has to use a wheelchair now. That's for the rest of his life.
the iceberg one, the line about, like, I'm an iceberg dumbass, we would just fucking always laugh at that. So, imagine my surprise.
Just watching what unfolded that day. Oh my god, I can barely even talk about it, but I'll try. I'm strong. I can talk about this.
In my, at the time, 16 years of life, I had never seen anything quite as heartbreaking and world-changing as 9 versus 11.
Fight Marker releases a battle called 9 versus 11, and it's somehow even better.
I watched it the day it came out.
I saw the notification on my phone while I was at the park.
Shit, how could you possibly just look away from something like that, you know? And
it completely changed the way I view life and what it means to, like, me.
I was just like, I don't know, man. I was just, I was just in fucking awe, man.
I remember sitting there, just disgusted.
I just started crying. Uncontrollably. And,
I knew the irreparable damage this would do to everyone.
every second that passed, it just got weirder.
The counting. God, the counting.
When I saw John Cena on that screen, I just knew that this would be kind of a moment that the community just wouldn't recover from.
I'll cut off all 4 of your limbs, and it'll be, I'll take 9 to 5, like.
I can't imagine coming out of that room and being sane by the end of it.
And then the MK Ultra line, like, I was just kind of impressed.
And I think that's when Fight Marker lost his mind.
He did it all by himself as well. There was no one else there but him.
It was a shit post, yes, but there was so much, like, passion and actual talent on display, and I just remember falling in love with it.
It felt like watching Trump get shot, like, all over again. You know? It felt like a national terror.
It was all his own work. We heard his voice, we saw his writing. It was all there.
Like, I don't think there are words to describe the feeling of watching it for the first time.
The more that the curtain pulled back, you see Jordy, you see Rabi, you see Yuki Gloom. I never expected it. I thought it might have been possible for Cole. You know, we all know Cole. We all know what Cole did. And we're never gonna forget that.
Just really, like, oh man, it made me feel sick. Just sick just to watch it.
It truly just is an experience that I really pity anyone that never got to experience it.
You imagine, you know, it's hard to imagine that your friends end up in this kind of situation where they act on these sort of things. It's haunting. It's so haunting.
The worst part was when the second battle dropped.
I get a notification in my YouTube feed, the second 9 versus 11, and I think I audibly went like, "Oh shit!"
And then it happened again. You know, the second one, it was just as haunting as the first because no one ever expects the run back.
As I was in the grocery store, I was picking up some quesadillas for my 2 children, my 2 lovely children.
What was I gonna do? I stopped everything I was doing. I think I was editing. I don't know.
Who I only get to see on the weekends, but it was a special day that day.
I just had to stop what I was doing and fucking watch it, and fucking god damn it, man. What do you fucking know?
It's the same thing. It's the same battle. I couldn't handle. I couldn't take it.
Fucking releases the same exact fucking battle, unchanged, and oh my fucking god.
It's scary.
Then I clicked on the notification, and I vomit everywhere.
I lost my mind.
It started off with the same beat, and already I had to raise an eyebrow.
I threw the cheese bag at a cashier. I flipped out. I flipped over the candy stand next to me. I couldn't handle it.
Okay, no, let him cook. It's Fight Marker. It's 2 Fight Marker, 2 Furious. He's a genius.
I could not take it mentally, and I just was going to fucking scream. I fucking hate Fight Marker. Oh my.
I thought I knew Fight Marker. I really did. And, you know, it's definitely true what they say that you do not know someone. You never really fully know someone. I don't know if any of us thought that it would really happen like that. And yet it did, so.
Sorry, I just it just sucks, man. It really just fucking sucks. Like, you know, if he didn't want to make a sequel, that'd be fine, but did he really have to fucking get my hopes up over nothing, man?
There's a reason why we remember it all these years later, and always in our minds, you know?
Look, man, I couldn't stomach it. I just couldn't stomach it after that. I fucking unsubscribed. Sue me. Maybe that makes me sensitive. Maybe that maybe I should give him. Maybe people might think I should give him another chance. But like, I'm sorry, but fucking no, man.
Look, the less said about that thing, the better. And you're better off just forgetting about it.
I just don't know how it's ever going to feel the same again, you know?
And I wish I could have done more. I can't do this anymore.
You don't get to do that and get a second chance. Like, there are just some things you don't fucking do.
I don't know if there's ever any sense of normalcy around here anymore after what he's done.
Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. Don't ask anyone about it. Just move on.
I just wish that someone as clearly talented and as genius as Fight Marker wouldn't just waste that by doing the stupid bullshit, and he'd actually like use it to fucking cater to what his fans want to see, or at the very least, just not dangle their hopes in front of their face and squash them.
And I hope that with it, we can move on, and that we will be stronger together now that we've seen it happen and have moved on from it.
Absolutely captivating. What's terrifying is they still never found the guy who did it. Isn't that strange? All this talk about 9 versus 11, but they still never found the guy who did it. That's absolutely upsetting. How am I supposed to listen to my favorite artist, BB No Money, knowing that on the same website 9 versus 11 is allowed? Some people are even telling me he may come back. That is so fucking awesome. Evil. That is evil. And honestly, if you think that shit was cool, you're evil too. Remember, guys. Remember 9 versus 11. Never forget.
I got bad bitches at the crib. Fuck you, me. Where they at, though?